The U.S. leading Hong Kong, China here at the half. And back in Towson, we're joined by a special guest. Ralph Bednarchuk with Courtney Martinez-Connor, and joining us in the middle here is Joe Tsai, co-founder of Alibaba, co-owner of 2 NLO franchises, and a big supporter of World Lacrosse and a great benefactor. And most importantly, Joe, the father of Alexandra Tsai, who is playing right now for Hong Kong. What has this experience been like for you? This has taken a long time and a long journey to come together for both Hong Kong, China, and of course the entire group to put this tournament together.
Right. I mean, first, I want to just give a shout out to the entire team. These women from Hong Kong, they have trained so hard with all the COVID protocols in Hong Kong, very restrictive. And the team actually went away for 3 months. A lot of the women have to actually quit their jobs to stay on the team. And they're well prepared. They played a very good pool play and very tough games against Ireland and New Zealand. So I've been very encouraged to see how this team has progressed over the years. Obviously, having my daughter on the team, number 19, shout out there. And she's playing attack today, but she usually is on the midfield. And just having that special, child in the game. And mixed feelings, a lot of feelings with her. She's gone through a lot, and to stay on this team, and made a lot of friends too. She was in the tournament 5 years ago in 2017, and just to see her progress and bloom, and for me, it's just an incredible feeling to be here in person to see her play.
Joe, now the sport of lacrosse, what made you become so fond of it? I'm sure you played a lot of sports growing up, but what was it about the sport?
Well, I like to say that I got cut from baseball in my high school team. So, I picked up lacrosse in high school and continued to play in college. I wasn't a high-level player. I wasn't recruited for it. I just walked onto the team and loved the game. And when our family moved to Hong Kong, there wasn't really an environment for the kids to play lacrosse. And some of the parents, many of them from America, actually started a small program. And I taught my kids to just throw and catch in the backyard and stay with it, and sort of got reconnected with lacrosse after college. It's because I had kids and I had to teach them how to play.
What we don't do as parents.
Joe, everybody, I think, here at the Women's World Lacrosse Championships, they have a dream and a vision that someday it's going to be an Olympic sport, whether it's 2028, Los Angeles, perhaps even beyond that. What is your dream? What is your vision as this starts to play out, and there's so much work being done behind the scenes to show that this sport is now global? Yeah.
Well, first, it's the mission of World Lacrosse that every country in the world has somebody playing lacrosse. And, when we, very early days in the Hong Kong program, we had a few hundred players. But now Hong Kong has a very good youth development program with 20,000 participants in Hong Kong. And at the adult level, there's about 1,000 players, men and women, that play club and also play at the elite level that ultimately gets up to the national representative team. So this is, seeing how Hong Kong develop is a microcosm of how I could see other countries in the world. If there are people that are willing to commit, coaches that are willing to spend the time and develop the players, I think development is absolutely important. Start at the young level, middle school, high school. So I can see this permeate throughout a lot of different countries. It's great to see so many different countries represented here at this tournament.
And I'm sure you walked around and not just seen Hong Kong, China games, but you've seen probably the majority of 29 teams. This is something else, the way this tournament has grown.
Yeah, with the growth, I think what's exciting to me is the game is growing to many places that you wouldn't think would have lacrosse. Obviously in Asia, we've now got Japan has been the sort of the powerhouse in Australia, but now we have Hong Kong, China is here, there are teams in Southeast Asia. That's the sport is growing, and we also see Africa picking up the sport. Unfortunately, Uganda couldn't make it here because of passport issues, but we are seeing this in just see the game develop in Africa. I think that's going to be very helpful for us for the sport to as we push for the Olympics.
Well, Joe, thank you so much for all the work you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Joe Tsa, the co-founder of Alibaba.